Rise and shine, you sleepy pillock.
Bloody hell, Sash.
It's a wonder you don't have subtitles. What are you calling me for?
I'm supposed to remind you it's your last day. Then you better wake up to pick up your shipment, remember?
I'll still be there at 2. Give us a break.
Mate, I'm surprised you left it till now. You know what Neil's like? As you know, I introduced you to the madman. And it's your last day in the country before you come back for your finals. So make it a good one. And get your lazy arse out of bed.
Pick me up from the airport tomorrow, yeah?
Yeah, I'll see you there.
We're gonna go extra time after that?
Yeah, we'll go extra time. Now get out of bed.
Last day. Find home. Now some say home is where the heart is. Well, if that's the case, then home is definitely not here. Now, I'm not one to berate my own country. When you've got girls afraid of wearing miniskirts and tank tops because they fear that some security guard at some shopping center car park is going to rape them, you know you've got problems. When you've got Malayan kids dressed up as Nazi skinheads, sporting swastikas on their helmets, idolizing Adolf Hitler, and chanting out Malay power before beating up some poor Bangladeshi, then you know you've got problems. You can't make a horror movie unless your ghost and or demon is a figment of someone's imagination. You know you've got problems. To be fair, Malaysia's achieved and expanded over the past 2 decades in ways that many would consider quite amazing. Every year I come back, there's a new infrastructure, a new building, a new landmark. Everything just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Incidentally, most Americans don't acknowledge this building because they reckon we cheated by sticking 2 antennas on it. Tallest flagpole, tallest tower, tallest building. If you ask me, someone's trying to compensate. But as everybody knows, a country can achieve to high heavens, but that still won't get you on the map. People acknowledge your achievements, but they remember your screw-ups. That's the thing with you people. When a country does good, it's boring. Achievement isn't considered CNN worthy. Economic depression, political backstabbing, natural disasters, these things are. The things Malaysians remembered for, the things that we wish never happened nor existed. But there is one thing that's put Malaysia on the map that I am proud of. It's not something that every Malaysian would be proud of, but it's not like they do anything about it anyway. In fact, you could say that it's essential to every Malaysian's way of living. What is this dirty little secret, you ask? What is this apple in the Garden of Eden that tempts Malaysians so? One word. Bootlegs. There are 4 main reasons why optical disc piracy thrives in a country such as Malaysia. Number 1, entertainment isn't affordable. To buy a pirated CD or DVD makes basic economic sense to the mass who are, by and large, medium-low income wage earners. For example, compare Malaysia to the UK. Take an average income of your regular Joe working retail or entry-level executive, whatever. An Englishman might earn about £1,800, a Malaysian 1,800 ringgit. Now your average meal might cost you about 5 or 6 quid in England. Pack of cigarettes, another 6 maybe. A pop music CD will set you back about 12 quid, DVD about 15. Now in Malaysia, your average meal is about the same, 5 or 6 ringgit. Pack of cigarettes, another 6 or 7. But that same pop music CD will set you back 35 to 40 ringgit. And the same DVD will cost you anywhere between 60 to 150 ringgit. Now with that amount of money, you could eat for a week or pay your bills for a month. Number 2, While cinemas are affordable, therein lies another problem: censorship. You can bet your buttocks that the movie's gonna be cut and sliced to ribbons, or just flat out bad. Movies are rated U or 18, one extreme to the other. But watching an 18-rated movie means nothing. The picture will, no doubt, still be censored. Number 3, the movies that are released legally in cinemas and on DVDs in this country are 95% of the time Hollywood extravaganzas, which is fine. You know, I like my piece of Bruckheimer every once in a while. But you're never gonna get to see movies like Hustle and Flow, or anything by Kevin Smith, or, you know, Gus Van Sant's Jerry. Although you probably don't want to watch Jerry, that's just... And finally, number 4, locally made movies are about as watchable as a slideshow of sexually transmitted diseases. The last time Malaysia made movies that were competitive and entertaining at an international level were in the 60s, largely due to this man, P. Rumley. The man wrote, directed, starred, and composed the scores for hundreds of his movies, and every single one of them was top-notch. The day he passed away was the day mainstream Malaysian films went downhill. Make no mistake about it, pirated DVDs have enriched the lives and expanded the minds of many a Malaysian.
Thanks to DVD piracy, I've discovered the films of Francis Ford Coppola, Michael Mann, Takashi Miike, and now I'm enrolling to UCLA.
Thanks to DVD piracy, I discovered artistic movies from around the world.
Thanks to DVD piracy, I get to see Halle Berry's tits in Swordfish.
As for me, thanks to pirated DVDs, I've managed to etch out a rather lucrative scheme that will hopefully make all my childhood dreams come true. It's a simple scam. Loads of Malaysians studying abroad do it for some extra cash. You see, the marketing departments of the many studios in Hollywood consider England and the rest of Europe as a secondary market. Apart from incredibly big budget movies that require worldwide simultaneous release, most movies released in England come out weeks or even months after they've come out in the States. Some even go straight to DVD without ever getting a theatrical release. The pirates, however, get their hands on the product at the same time or even before the movie is released. What many Malaysian students studying overseas do for a bit of extra cash is buy DVDs of movies that haven't come out in the UK yet and bring them over to sell. This practice is almost as lucrative as duty-free cigarettes. However, my scam takes it up a notch. I don't sell my stash of DVDs to just singular individuals, no. I'm in it for the big bucks. I sell them to the pirates in England. They in turn use my copies as their master copies, from which they can make duplicates and sell them all the way from Camden Town to Wembley Market. My main contact, Neil, he pays me 50 quid a disc. I buy them for 10 ringgit, that's about what, £1 and change. Now, some of you Westerners have probably seen a pirated copy of something else. There's no doubt some of you Brits probably saw a bootleg copy of Clockwork Orange way before Kubrick clocked it. And you probably thought the quality was shite. Well, that's because it didn't have the Malaysian touch. See, over here in Malaysia, there are many subtle levels of the quality of a DVD, dependent on the time it's released and the time that you buy the DVD. But in general, pirates classified under 2 categories, D5 and D9. In a nutshell, D5s are DVDs that aren't copied directly from a DVD source. So how do they get it? The lowest of the low is the low-grade cinema copy. This is when someone sneaks a camera into the cinema and then films it without anyone's prior knowledge. The really low-grade ones aren't even filmed properly at a straight angle. And if you notice the edges, they're all fuzzy. This is because it's in someone's bag. The better cinema copies are done a bit differently. With these, the pirate actually has the permission of the owner of the cinema, probably by paying them off or something. They set up the camera on a tripod, they line in the sound, and no one else is allowed to enter the cinema. Cinema copies are usually taken at preview screenings. There are other ways that a pirate can get you a movie before it's legally available. All they need is a leak. Like this man here. He's a second unit assistant editor and he works long hours for peanuts.
See, I just got out of film school, so I gotta pay my dues.
He's also got to pay the rent. This man, and others like him, can hook you up. If your DVD looks like this, for example, then you've probably got an offline copy. The movie's been edited, but it hasn't been transferred to its preferred format yet. Now, copies from the post-production house are watchable, but there is the slight chance that the copy you get isn't finished yet. For example, the sound mix may not be. And sometimes, just sometimes, you get the rarest of the rare. a missing scene. Then you have your promotional copies. Now, these are the ones that the studios come up with to pass over to the Academy for awards nominations or possibly to Blockbuster to try and pitch their wares. And they're usually fine, except for this. These bunch of words scrolling up and down telling you it's a promotional copy. Sometimes the movie will even turn black and white for a couple of minutes just to let you know and disrupt your viewing pleasure. Sometimes pirates try and be a little bit more creative and they start to add subtitles into the movies. The only problem with this, though, is that the subtitles are written by pirates, people who aren't exactly known for their English language literacy level in the first place. God even knows whether they can type for that matter. I don't know why they bother. I mean, it's like Chinese whispers. And then last but not least, you have your D9 copies. These are copied directly from an original DVD. Picture perfect, DTS 5.1 surround sound, subtitles that make sense, as well as your animated menus, special features, etc. But then again, since no one in England really knows all these subtle variations in DVD copies, I don't really need to get the creme de la creme. All I need is my supply, courtesy of these two guys, Asing and Mark.
Brother, kau beli ya?
Hey, what do you want, sir? You want British English? You have. We got American English also.
We got from a Yahoo movie online.
Other shop don't sell any, sir. One only, man. Take more lah.
Take two lah, two. We give you 10 lah. Very cheap only.
Only we all sell because we all use strategic.
Take another two lah.
I don't know what strategic lah, but they say strategic only.
Ini guarantee clear punya.
This sticker here, that means clear one.
Kalau tak clear, you bawa balik sini.
See that bag Asing is carrying? That's for me. 175 DVDs of upcoming movies, rarities, box sets, live concerts, and as they like to call it in this country, blue movies. Tomorrow morning, I'll be taking my flight for my final term of my final year in my economics degree. That bag is coming with me. And that's it. That is the end of the movie. I mean, I'm sorry it had to end so quickly, but here's the thing. Real life is nothing like the movies. There is no three-act plot point structure. There is no introduction, confrontation, resolution. There's no pinch and plot point.
Eh, mau beli DVD ya?
Siffield would say there's no MacGuffin, as Alfred Hitchcock would say.
Apa hal?
This is the end. And yes, I know.
Satu boleh ya?
Smuggling.
Satu tak boleh ya? Tak apalah. You punya van kat sana kena saman ah.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
Get the evidence, throw over there.
No, nothing. I thought something landed on my car. It's okay. I see you later. All right, bye.
We have a problem. Leaving 12 injured and 4 dead on the North-South Highway. Today also marked the beginning of the government's new initiative to clean up Malaysia. The plan, spearheaded by the Ministry of Trade, is the first in a long line of initiatives to get rid of piracy once and for all. As of 12 p.m. today, police have swept the nation, closing down and arresting. Hello.
Joe, where are you?
It's my girlfriend. Just give me a second.
I'm alone here. What are people gonna say they see me sitting here alone?
Look, no, I just got a bit busy just now.
You busy to pick up the phone?
Okay, I'll be right there, okay? I'll be right there. Just give me a second, okay? I'll be right there.
Promise.
Promise.
Okay.
I'll explain to you later. God, now.
What? I'm on the way!
Really? I didn't think
You got until tomorrow.
Shit.
Just checking up on you. How's things?
Not too good, actually, Neil, because there was a bit of a problem, you see.
There's a slight problem with the shipment. You see, the government's on this massive raid, and, you know, my usual...
Shut up and get to the point.
I can't make the delivery.
See?
Look, I'm really
Sorry.
Ask me a question, Joe.
How much do you weigh?
Hey?
How much do you weigh, Joe?
I don't know, about 85, 90 kilograms. Why?
What's 175 divided by 90, Joe?
Why do you ask?
I ask because I want to know. I want to know how much an individual piece of your flesh would weigh if I cut you into 175 equal bloody pieces. I want to know because unless you bring me every one of those DVDs, like a good little boy, or the exact monetary compensation plus interest, I'm going to feed 175 bloody pieces of you to my bleeding dogs. Cheerio.
Tits.
Sorry.
Parents always gave me hassle for being too Western. Said I had to be more typically Malaysian. So I decided to go out with a high school girl.
Oh my god, you know Nina kan? I saw her yesterday. Pakai baju pistachio warna purple and like green shirty flares. And got so damn gaudy, okay? And like her handbag, guarantee pasal malam. Serious, Putri told me. Yeah, please, my auntie work around here. Yeah, I know, exactly. You're late.
Yeah, I know.
Can you get me ice 17, no sugar? Thanks, sweetie. Yeah, I know, like, totally.
That's Lisa, my girlfriend. She'll be 17 next month. Or is it 18? Can't remember. Been giving me shit for not being here on her birthday. I'm not used to this whole dating a Malay girl thing. It's very foreign to me. All my past girlfriends have been of the Caucasian persuasion.
Joe tends to complain a lot. Okay, he's always bitching about this or that or the other. Do all old guys complain that much? The amount of times he tried to, you know, he's a sweet guy and all, but I need someone tougher in my life. Joe's too crazy about motion pictures to even notice a bigger picture. Haven't you noticed it? You see the way he flicks his cigarette? He got that from Fight Club, Brad Pitt. Those shoes he wear, he bought them the second he walked out from the cinema, Lord of Dogtown. And that shirt, Swingers. His mannerism, his supposed style, his dress sense, his voice, all from movies, constantly changing. And has he told you about his crazy plan to get into film school?
There you go.
You asked for no sugar, right?
Yes, I asked for no sugar.
Thank you, sweetie. How was your day?
Pretty bad, actually.
I think your day was bad? My god, my dad woke me up like 8 o'clock in the morning. Doesn't he realize it's school holidays? Oh, and my maid, she ironed all my jeans with a crease today. I swear I'm gonna get that bitch fired.
Yeah, poor you.
Poor me. But you're nice to me, right?
Yeah, of course I'm nice to you.
And you'll take care of me, right?
Yeah. Why? What is this?
Just some stuff I need you to get me while you're in England. I so can't get it here.
What the hell is this shit?
Joe, please.
Shoes.
Joe.
CDs.
Baby.
Handbags.
Yeah.
Wait. No. What is this?
Please don't make a scene.
Originals only. What is that? A hint? You don't need this shit. Christ, your parents are 10 times richer than me and my family combined. Your dad goes over trips like every other week. Can you heel Ferragamo shoes? Lisa, you're short. All right? I'm sorry to say this. I'm sorry to be the first one to tell you, but you're short. No amount of heels are going to fix that. You're a short woman, and you've got a bazillion other shoes you wear like once a decade. CDs. Hello, Malaysia. Pasar Malam, anyone. It's just on the street. Handbags? Bloody handbags. You're 16 years old. What the hell do you need a handbag for? Let me let you in on a secret this men have. It's called pockets, you stupid bit. Oh, don't do that. Oh, don't do that. Cut the silent treatment, all right? Just say something. For God's sake, will you grow up?
You don't love me.
Of course I love you. Okay? Of course I do. I'm sorry, look. I'll see what I can get you, okay? I can't promise anything, sweetie, but I can promise that I'll try my bestest to get you all of these, okay? Just turn around, please.
Call me a stupid bitch.
No, I didn't.
You did.
No, I didn't. I called you a stupid bin. It's different. Look, okay, sweetie, I didn't mean it. I've been having a bad day. A lot of shit's happened today. I'm really, really sorry, okay? Really, just, come on. Have your drink, please.
Okay.
Okay, sweetie.
Why? What happened today?
Arsene got busted. I was supposed to pick up my shipment today and...
DVDs. Joe, when are you gonna grow up? You're in a final degree. Have you ever heard of legit work? I swear my mom was right about you. You drive a Khaleesi for God's sakes. And spiky hair, you loser. You look like you've got a landa on your hair or something. If you were in the toilet, my toilet, I wouldn't even bother flushing you.
I know they say don't get high in your own supply, but I love movies. Well, it's 175 DVDs, maybe I can get some of them from my own personal collection. You know what? Joe kat rumah. Tak, ada hal sikit. No, I can't join you for lunch. I've got stuff to do. No, I'm not trying to say that's not important. It's just please don't put Ayah on the phone now, please. Yeah, I know it's my last day. Yeah, I know. Please don't put Ayah on the. Yeah. Yeah. No. I wasn't trying to tell Matt that it wasn't important. No, I understand. Sorry.
Hey, Joe. Tony?
Tony, holy shit, is that you? Damn, I haven't seen Tony in years. We used to be real tight. He was my partner in crime. We were at the same school. Hell, we were even in A-level college together for the first year. This is the guy that got me into this damn scam in the first place. It's not like we were mastermind criminals or anything. We just didn't see the point of paying for stuff. Besides, and I'll be the first to admit it, it was a thrill. Our dads always told us to earn our money, but there was no way we were going to demean ourselves by working some part-time job at McDonald's or 7-Eleven.
Hey, dude, have you seen the PlayStation? I so want one.
PlayStation? Get out of here, man. I mean, what's Sony gonna do against Nintendo? That console's gonna be off the map faster than you can say Sega Saturn.
I don't care, man. I just want one.
You wanna steal a PlayStation?
No. I got an idea. You know how to use the Photoshop, right?
There were faster, quicker, and easier ways to make our money. For example, in Malaysia, identification cards are compulsory and hard to forge. But student identification cards were another story. So, how old do you want to make it?
27.
27?
Oh, you're right. Make it 26.
Then Tony got the hookup to comic books. One of his cousins worked for MAS as a steward, so we'd get the hottest comics before anybody in Malaysia and mark it up like mad.
Hey, bro. Please, don't waste my time, lah. Hey, sakit at the same time. You either buy all 3 variant covers or you don't buy at all. Hey, listen here. It's Gen 13. It's gonna be around forever, okay? Put it in your mouth. Put it in your mouth. Suck it. Take it like a man.
But nothing compared to the ultimate scam.
You know there are lots of movies that come out here before they come out in England, right?
So what are you up to, man? What is up with this tie?
Got a job, man. Got to pay the bills.
What, a 9-to-5 job? Yeah, right, you.
Hey, I'm serious, man. What? You think I'm gonna be scamming for the rest of my life? I'm working at an insurance company. It's alright.
Oh, you sell insurance now? Come on, seriously, what is up with the tie? This looks like an elaborate frickin' con.
I'm not kidding, man. It's one of my dad's companies. Gotta grow up sometime.
But, I mean, aren't you supposed to be in uni, man? I mean, we're the same age. I mean, what are you doing working now?
You hear about the Malaysian student at City who got caught for credit card fraud?
No way.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, like that's gonna keep you down.
I'm serious, man. My parents actually went all the way to England to pick me up from jail.
Damn.
Yeah. Once they got me back, they wouldn't let me out their sight. Got me a job as a temp in Dad's company. But it's okay though. Seriously. Made my way up to executive. I'm actually on my way to an informal interview with this ad agency. Hey, dude, have you seen how many hot chicks work in advertising? Man, it's messed up.
At least your sexual preference hasn't changed.
Hey, speaking of girls, have you seen my girlfriend before? No. Huh?
She's very nice.
Very nice. She's a super hoe, lah, weh. She can do a split eagle, okay? Anyway, we should catch up, man. Haven't seen you in ages, lah. What's your mobile number?
Oh, no, I don't have a mobile.
What? This day and age, you don't have a mobile?
I'm serious.
Okay, jap. So by, yeah. Not the top number, the bottom one.
Okay. Okay.
You haven't changed a bit. See ya.
And your life is incomplete, and you feel like you must have lost your way. And with every moment more, you're adding to the score of a debt that you never can repay. And the future looks so black, and the past calls you back to a time when it was sweeter to abide. Well, it's only a dream, because things ain't what they seem.
Hello, Neil. Hey, I've got some good news.
I've got 73 of the DVDs.
But you're 102 DVDs short, Joe.
Well, yeah, but
I was wondering if...
I wonder what you like, Joe.
73 is not 175.
Look, come on, Neil.
Can't we sort something out?
I don't know. Maybe you should speak to one of my colleagues. I think someone wants to have a word with you.
I tell you, you shouldn't have left it to the last minute, you...
Zash? Zash, is that you?
No, it's not Zash. You've got me confused with someone else.
His hand tied at the end of the rope.
In a dodgy back alley in the East End. Of course it's me.
Ask him if he's worked out 175 divided by 90 is yet.
What?
Zash?
Zash, I'll get you out of this. I promise.
I'm more concerned if you answer me Neil's
Questions before he whacks me again. Someone wants to talk to you.
How's the maths test going, Joe?
Come on, Neil, he hasn't done anything.
He vouched for you. He's as good an accomplice, and I reckon he's an adequate form of incentive.
You failed to get on that plane.
If you fail to face the music, then Zash is going to stand in for you. And you know what, Joe? He's not as chubby as you are.
I guess 175 equal bloody bits of him will be a lot smaller than they will of you.
You owe me, boy, and you're going to pay. If it's merchandise, music, or flesh and blood, I will get what's due me. Don't go far, boy!
Tits. Any of you folks heard of the New York Film Academy by any chance? I guess some of you guys have noticed by now I'm a bit of a movie freak. And as a movie freak, I cannot go a month without buying a copy of Empire magazine. And anyone can tell you, if you buy a copy of Empire magazine, you'll always run into an ad for this, the New York Film Academy. They even offered courses in London, England. I don't even have to go to New York. You see, before this, every time I scammed, it was purely for the short term. After this I had a reason. I've been scamming and saving and scrounging for the past 3 years just so I can go to this, the New York Film Academy. Which leads us to the halfway point of Act 2, where the main character, me, comes up with a decision which leads us to our conclusion. Now there are a couple of options open up for me at the moment. Number one is to go back and face the music. I'm not going to do that. Number two is to go back and hide, which I might do. I mean, I just got to stay out of Neil's way for about 3 months, I'll be fine. Number three is not to go back at all, and then Zash gets into trouble. Look, alright, here's the thing. Neil is paying me £50 a DVD. Alright, multiply that by 175. How much have you got? Combine that with my savings. I've got enough for a 3-month course at the New York Film Academy, plus lodging, plus food, plus whatever extras. And I'm not gonna let this hold me back, alright? Get him 175 bloody DVDs. Hello?
Oh, hey, Joe.
Can you talk?
Yo, what's up, G-Dog?
I need a favor.
Yeah, just come on over, man.
I need DVDs.
You gotta be kidding me.
Come on, you owe me.
Just like Hellblazer.
Yeah!
What's up, man?
My nigga. How's it going?
You're on the frequency.
You're lucky I got 2 copies of everything.
Okay, no problem. Why don't you stop by about half an hour?
Just tell me what you need, and I'll get them ready for you.
Any match remake of The Jerk?
That's my shit.
DC Nobu. It's a good concert, but the first voice a bit karat lah.
Here's Ghost Rider. They combine issues 178 to 193 with a recent Morgan Knights run. It really doesn't work.
Are you sure you want the Apocalypse Now remix? It's 7 hours long.
Martin Luther King biopic with Denzel?
My shit.
This one is Chun. The only slack thing is that Justin Timberlake.
Spider-Man 3, they got that one wrong.
I got Kill Bill 3, she's not done yet.
Harry doesn't turn to Hobgoblin. He becomes the next Green Goblin. Everyone knows that.
Then we got the Iggy Pop live at Avenue B.
I got Indie Jones 4.
Starts with no shit, it's on acoustic.
Godzilla, WMD.
Hey man, you want some of that anabolic shit?
After that, it breaks into Nazi girlfriend and all.
Anabolic shit? Oh, you know what I'm talking about. The porno.
Not Clerks 2, that's my favorite movie.
I got me a fine selection, son. Everything from blacks on blondes, big booties with thongs.
Got everything except the other thing.
Sorry, what other thing?
You know what I'm talking about, the other thing.
And don't you tell me you don't get down with the Afro-Jana, son.
What other thing you talking about?
The Britney DVD, the Live of the Apollo.
Hey, can you keep it down? Because of street cred, you gotta keep it, please, yeah.
What are you doing?
Editing my latest short.
You wanna get some lighting here, man? Open up the blinds or something?
There's no point. I boarded up the windows.
You boarded up the windows?
I boarded up the windows.
Why would you board up the windows?
I can't see the screen clearly with the sun behind me. It reflects on the glass.
Well, why don't you just move the computer somewhere else where the sun isn't behind you?
You want your DVDs or not? Done. You want to see it?
I met Azri in A-level college in England in the Film Appreciation Club. He left after a year during the economic crash when our college fees in ringgit doubled thanks to the ever-soaring exchange rate. Now, he's a well-known filmmaker in the local Malaysian art scene, which I constantly rib him about. See, back when we were in college, after watching an experimental 90-minute black and white film about an egg hatching and a broken tire, we asked ourselves, how gullible would the art world be if we put a bunch of random images together and post-rationalized it? When Azri came back, he tried it out, and guess what? They bought it. He's had 2 interviews with Clue, a full-page write-up in the Star, and even won 2 international awards for his last short film entitled Dying Tulips and Mucho Grande Revisited.
So what do you think?
Interesting. What's it about?
I don't know. I haven't thought of a reasonable rationale for it yet. What do you think?
I don't know. Tell people it's about the descent of man.
I did that one with the 15-minute short with the kids dressed as office workers playing misogynist.
Female empowerment.
Use that one with the midgets.
Oh, is that what that's about?
Yeah.
Okay, now that makes sense. Tell people it's about love.
Love?
Yeah, love.
Yeah, love. So how much more do you need?
I don't know, just about enough to cover up about a quarter of the accommodation expenses. I'll be fine.
And the shipment will do it?
Yeah.
And if you don't, Neil's gonna cut you up into 175 equal pieces?
If I come up short, he'll cut us per.
New York Film Academy.
I know. Bloody hell, where'd you manage to get Mighty Ducks 8?
The one with Emilio in a dress?
Yeah, the same.
Sungai Wang. Joe, let me ask you something.
Yeah, sure, what?
What next?
What next, what?
After the New York Film Academy, what next?
Make a film, duh.
Where?
What?
Where are you gonna make your film?
I don't know, I was thinking maybe I could get a job at a production house in London or something, and... You know, I don't think my dad's gonna bug me if I'm earning pounds, you know? You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure without a national insurance number, they're gonna be flocking to hire you.
Look, I'll figure something out, alright?
And if you don't?
I don't know. Worst case scenario, get a job here.
In the film industry?
Yeah.
Joe, do you know anything about the Malaysian film industry?
Well, I know that apart from Aziz M. Osman, the mainstream's a shit stream.
It's different here, Joe. It's politics, it's culture, it's a whole mess of things, and there ain't that much money to be made.
What are you getting at?
Next month I'm working for my dad's insurance company.
What?
It's $3,000 a month, Joe.
Azri, you've been in Clue. You've been in The Star. I mean, for God's sakes, you won awards for films where you were seriously just taking the piss, as you and I both know.
And I haven't been paid for any one of them. You know, I've tried approaching production houses, TV companies, film companies, and they all ask me the same thing. Who are you? I've got no end to that world, Joe, but I've got an end to the corporate world. And I gotta live. Pretty soon you're gonna have to live too.
You know what? I don't need to hear this, alright? I don't need to hear this. Seriously.
I'm just saying, man. Do you know how much you could be making with your degree and your UK upbringing? We could make a killing here, man. We're different from the rest of the herd.
The reason why you and me are different from the rest of the herd is exactly why I will never, ever stick my nuts into the corporate sector. Mate, I expect it from my parents, I expect it from my girlfriend, but not from you, man. I gotta go pick up my last batch from Putri. Latest.
Joe? Have a good trip.
All I've got is this last batch to pick up from Putri and I'm in the clear. Some people have described her as Chomel Tapi Gersang, which basically translates to cute but horny.
Hey, how are you? Sorry, I thought it was one of my neighbors. Come on in.
Cute as a button. The only problem though is a brother. One mean, overprotective bastard who's a scrum half in his college rugby team. If it wasn't for him, I'd jump those bones faster than you can say Morty Vicar.
Oh, that's terrible.
I know. And if I don't get him the list, he's gonna end up cutting me up or God knows what.
You poor thing. Oh, you don't mind if I changed you? I'm not too comfortable in this.
Oh, sorry, should I step out or
How's Lisa?
God, you had to mention that, didn't you?
What?
Nothing. No, nothing.
Next time you see Lisa, can you tell her I want my Gangbang Audition 8 back?
What?
Oh, you didn't know she watches porn?
No.
I thought you two watched it together.
What? No. How long has she been borrowing your discs?
Oh dear, you really don't know much about her, do you?
Well, I guess I don't. Just found out that she's seeing someone else behind my back. This is turning into a very educational day.
Oh, you mean Tony?
You know him?
I've seen them together.
Oh, what? Did everybody know about this except me? Oh, that's just great.
Well, to be fair, you never paid much attention to her anyways.
What are you talking about?
I've seen how you are with her.
Oh, you've seen her with me.
Yeah, you think she's beneath you just because she's younger and because she doesn't have the same educational background as you do.
No, that is just...
Well, it's true, isn't it? Oh, poor Joe. I guess you're feeling a bit vulnerable now, huh?
Yeah. Okay. Poor me. Okay. Have you got the DVDs?
Oh, have you got the list?
Yeah. Give me a second here. Here you go.
Wow, you got good taste.
Oh, no, it's not for me.
I know Lisa won't touch you, but don't tell me you don't touch yourself.
We apologize for interrupting the movie, but the scene that was about to occur features images of pornographic DVDs with covers that do not leave much to the imagination. It also features the female actress naming a string of lewd porn titles such as Pop It Where I Poop It, an obvious ripoff of the happy scrappy scene in Clerks. As such, in order to minimize the controversy this movie may incur and uphold moral values, the scene has been cut out of the movie. We have also destroyed the footage with the aid of lighter fluid and a match, and urge everyone in Malaysia who is in possession of pornographic pirated DVDs to do the same. Pornography is immoral and highly degrading to its performers. Watching a couple copulate for pleasure is a sin. There is no joy in a Jenna Jameson 3-hour best-of compilation DVD, even with multiple angles. And what satisfaction could possibly be derived from viewing a video of a 21-year-old girl from the Czech Republic demean herself with 14 muscular men and a German shepherd, performing airlocks, ATMs, 11s and bukakis, the dirty Sanchez, golden showers, felching, DVDA, crack attacks and protein packs, Napolitanas and slides, Cornish pasty.
Okay, all done.
Oh, thanks. Okay, how much do I owe you?
No, don't worry about it.
No, seriously.
No, it's okay. Don't worry about it.
Thanks. Okay. See ya.
Well, you don't want to test it out first?
No, it's fine.
No, it could be scratched. I watched Beavers and Buttholes at least 50 times.
It's cool. I trust you.
Are you sure?
Well, I should get going. I mean, I've got...
You can stay a little while longer, can't you?
Show me what you got. Yeah. 8 ounces of soul. Show me what you got. The indispensable. The quintessential. Miss Julianne. Bring it down to you. Got. One time. Go.
Oh my god, that's your brother, isn't it?
Oh, I never get to play.
Putri! Putri!
Ya, Bang Zul?
Siapa punya kasut merah kat bawah tu?
Kasut merah?
Kau jangan nak tipu aku!
Yang tu Putri baru beli lah, Bang Zul.
Baru beli? Ingatkan apa tadi? Masya Allah! Apa benda maksiat ni? Apa kau buat kat bilik adik aku ni? Dengan benda-benda maksiat macam ni? Kecil-kecil tak nak mampus. Besar-besar dan menyusahkan orang. Datang sini balik, oi! Oi, pengecut!
the penis! Ah! Ah! Sorry. I'm okay. I'm calm. I'm cool. Oh. God. It's all in the bag. The bag is gone. We do not have the bag. God. Cigarettes. Shit. Oh. Need a cigarette. Okay. Let's think this through. I can not go to anyone else because I've just used up every single person I know to try and get those 175 DVDs that were in the bag with him. The evil big fat man has got the bag. Shit! Whew. Cool. Calm. Cigarettes. Cigarettes. What the hell am I gonna do? What in the name of Zeus's left nut am I gonna do? Eureka. I've been going about this all wrong. I don't need 175 DVDs. I need 175 movies.
Wake me up before you go. So. You again?
Yeah, it's me. Listen, it's time for Plan B.
DVDs might not be an option now, but VCDs are.
Okay, for those of you out there who aren't from Southeast Asia, you probably don't know what a VCD is. Unless, of course, you're a techie geek or something like that. Now, if you know what an MP3 is, well, a VCD is the video equivalent. Now, 1 minute of video is about 10 megabytes of MPEG. So in a CD, which contains about 700 megabytes, you got 70 minutes of video. Which is why back in the day, VCDs came in 2 discs for a regular movie, and if it's something like Goodfellas, or The Godfather, or Casino, it's 3 discs. 1 disc, 1 hour. Now, the reason why those of you in Western countries haven't heard of a VCD is twofold. Number one, VCD resolution is incredibly poor. I mean, some would say it's even worse than video. So, for example, this is DVD quality, whereas this is VCD quality. Secondly, VCDs are incredibly easy to copy, and most Western countries have a ton of anti-piracy laws which would never allow a VCD in the first place. We're gonna go check out this guy's house right now, and you're gonna find out a lot of things about VCDs.
For some stupid reason, I'm gonna park all the way out here. According to Azri, the person we're about to meet would rather die than have a Kalisa parked in front of his house.
He's on his way.
Bloody hell. It's said that everyone needs a hobby. You know, some people collect stamps, some people collect comic books. I knew this one girl who collects sand for some reason. This house belongs to a guy who collects VCDs purely. The man used to be a executive creative director in some big hotshot agency. That's where he discovered them. Ever since then, he's under this crazy notion that the answer to marketing to Malaysians lies in the covers of VCDs. Which is why in some circles, we call this guy the connoisseur.
Joanne Yasley, I presume. Please enter. You are most welcome.
Now, regardless of how times have changed and technology has improved, the connoisseur still buys VCDs. Now, see, whilst KL is quite advanced in its ways, in most rural areas, VCDs are the way to go. People still buy them, they're still sold. When all you can afford is a second-hand kanchil, you're not really the type of person who worries about quality. You just want to be entertained. VCDs are half the price.
I'm sorry, but you don't mind if I interrupt, do you?
I beg your pardon?
It's just that I noticed that you're explaining VCDs, and I doubt if your knowledge of the subject could ever surpass mine.
Well, I'm sure I know a bit of
If I may. My sincerest apologies for interrupting, but I feel it appropriate that you should hear the true meaning of VCDs. You see, to somebody like Joe here, a VCD is purely a means to an end.
Oh, come on.
Oh, please, Joe, let's face it, your interests are purely based on greed and self-preservation. My interests are more sociological in nature. You see, it is my belief that VCDs show the true nature of Malaysian society. It's a veritable goldmine of Malaysian marketing methods, and any advertising agency would do well to study it in order to understand the true mindsets of Malaysians. For example, here, Joe, if you would do the honours. Notice how each of these covers have been modified by adding guns. Now, what does that say about the Malaysian mentality, I wonder? This is the cover of Secretary, starring James Spader and Maggie Gyllenhaal. I don't know about you, but that doesn't look like Maggie Gyllenhaal to me now, does it?
Okay, sorry,
Please don't interrupt. Now, as you heard my young friend here mention earlier, Malaysians have no concept of quality. He couldn't be more wrong. Malaysians are very brand-centric. Otherwise, pirates wouldn't bother putting their own brands on the covers. Look here, 2 VCDs. The one on your left is a regular cinema copy, whereas the one on your right is a DVD copy, clear as crystal, with the subtitles added in for good measure. How does one know this without testing the product? Simple. Branding. This one here not only has the Superbit design superimposed on the cover, but this little picture here of a seal, the pirate's brand. Everyone who's anyone knows that this seal of a seal is a mark of quality. Only DVD copies come with a seal marking. Pirates even brand their product within the disc. You see this symbol going up and down here? That's the pirate's brand. Quality movie copies can be found from the smiley face and the Tottenham Hotspur pirate logos. Quality DVD copies can be found from the seal logo and also the aeroplane, but that's much harder to find.
Okay, I think they get the picture.
There's a beer company that even advertises within VCDs illegally because they know how big the market is. After 7 years of research, I've deduced facts and figures about the Malaysian market that will soon be worth millions to ad agencies and research companies throughout the nation. This is the future of marketing. This is the future of advertising. And soon someone will bloody listen to me.
Excuse me, have you got any tea?
Oh, certainly, my dear boy, certainly. This way to the patio.
Mad as a hatter. And that's when a brother came in.
Oh dear, what antics you must get up to. You strike me as the cheeky sort.
Yeah, well, I'm really sorry to have to disturb you today, but I haven't really got any other options left.
Tell me, exactly what do you want?
I want to buy some VCDs off you. 175 to be exact.
But my dear boy, I'm the demand, not the supply.
I can pay.
Look around you, Joe. Do I look as if I need your money?
I'd owe you.
Why do you do it? Why do you smuggle these movies into England?
I told you, I'm saving up for...
That's hardly an excuse. There are plenty of ways of making money. You're a student, you could just as easily get a job in the Union pub.
It's what I do best. Look, as much as I hate to think about it, this might be the last time I'm ever going to go back to England. And there's a good chance I'm not going to end up working anywhere else but here. And if this is going to be my last time, I want to make it worthwhile. I do not want to spend the rest of my life working in some shit job thinking, why didn't I do it?
Give me the list. Well, these are only recent movies. I'm sure I can get them back once these raids clear up.
Oh, God, thank you. Thank you, I'm saved.
You're a very passionate man, Joe. You're not afraid to take risks, to be who you are. You're different, and I know it. You should always strive for what you believe in, no matter what.
Oh, you have no idea how much this means to me. I owe you big.
Yes, you do. And I certainly hope it is.
I'm sorry, is that your hand on my crotch? Now, before you say anything, let me just make one thing abundantly clear. Every heterosexual male on the planet, no matter how unhomophobic he is, will get freaked out if a, homosexual came onto them. I'm not sure
You said you'd owe me. Don't you pay back your debts?
My flatmate was gay. He's one of the coolest guys I knew. In a relationship, he was always the butch.
Ask yourself this question.
He once told me he bumped into one of his exes. The guy was shacked up with some 50-year-old sugar daddy, some ponce with a mansion and a wine cellar.
How far are you willing to go to make your dreams come true?
He was crying when he told it to me. Said the guy sold out. When he asked his ex, do you love him? The guy said, of course not. I'm just looking out for number one.
What would you do?
The guy wanted to be a painter. This 50-year-old, he paid for everything. And all he wanted in return was some young, smooth, rumpy-pumpy.
How far?
I was really close to this guy, Andreas, his name was, this flatmate of mine. And, he asked me, when you sell your ass to make your dreams come true, how much is it worth?
What's it worth?
Every bloody penny.
Costello, we have a problem.
There's a problem. Someone stole it from the boss.
I'll get him.
Back to the future. I was this close, I tell you. So bloody close.
You dare steal from me, you shit!
Look at you, don't know what to do, don't know which one of us to choose. Look at me, I want you to be free, but I don't want to be the one to lose. For it's only up to you, you know my love is true. I'm just not into sharing you with him. So you better decide for yourself, decide for yourself, decide for yourself who it will be. Decide for yourself, decide for yourself, decide for yourself.
So, here we are. The third act. This is where the main character comes to some sort of resolution as to the resolution. I'm stuck out here in the middle of the night, alone, no DVDs, no VCDs, no nothing, beaten to a pulp with no idea how to get out of this dank hole of misery. Forget film school, forget the New York Film Academy. I just want to live at this point. I don't know, I just want to...
Who are you talking to?
I'm breaking the fourth wall.
The fourth wall? What's that?
The fourth wall, Have you never seen Alfie?
That movie with Jude Law.
You do know there was an original movie before the Jude Law remake starring Michael Caine.
Oh, it's a remake.
Whatever. I spend the rest of my life in a country where no one knows that there was an original Italian job on Get Carter.
You mean that movie with Sylvester Stallone? I didn't like that.
Of course you didn't like it. The original was a landmark movie. This one paled in comparison.
What are you? Like a movie critic?
Huh?
You seem to know a lot about movies. Do you write reviews?
No, I'm not a film critic. I am a film geek who was until recently under the illusion that at some point in my life I would be going to film school. Like that is ever going to happen now?
Why not?
Long story.
I'm not going anywhere, just waiting for my ride.
Okay.
Wow, you are having a bad day.
Oh God, another musician.
Why? What have you got against musicians?
If you want to be a musician in this country, please.
What's so bad about trying to be a musician in this country?
Well, let's see. A, you're never going to be able to get a decent paying gig unless you're willing to play covers of Sinaran or other top 40 hits to a meaty drum beat in a hotel. B, you're willing to face the fact that there's going to be little to no airplay, and unless, of course, you're hip-hop or a Keroncong Malay act or something. And C, obviously, the pricing is so messed up that your CD will probably not sell, and if you are really that good, then your CD will most probably be pirated faster than you can say lelong CD mula.
Let me ask you. You want to make movies, right?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite director?
Robert Rodriguez.
Was it easy for Robert Rodriguez to be a movie director?
Are you kidding me? The guy sold his body to science to make his movie.
Do you think if Robert Rodriguez was Malaysian, he'd never make it as a film director? I want to be a musician. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it was never meant to be. But until I find out, I'm going to do everything in my power to make it happen, regardless of what few paying gigs I get, or lack of radio airplay, or poor CD sales. That's my dream. That's what I'm going to do. Hello? Fazil. Aku kat sini ni. No, I'm waiting for you at the other side. Okay. Just stay there. I'll come see you. Alright. Okay, that's my ride. Gotta go.
It was nice talking to you.
You too. Keep your chin up. Don't figure something out.
To some screenwriters, that is known as a deus ex machina.
That West Bank Shoreditch branch, how can I help you?
Hi, yes, my name is Johan Yazli, and I'd like to prepare a very large withdrawal, please. So there you have it, the end of the movie. For real this time. I called up my bank and they're preparing the rather large withdrawal of all the money I saved up for film school. So at least Zash and I will live.
When I got home, my parents took one look at me and blew a hissy fit. They're insistent they drive me to the airport. Only just managed to sneak out for a quick cigarette before the trip. Oh yeah, I'm gonna bump into this girl again.
I'm gonna go meet a friend.
I want to make plans at some point. So, you got a phone number? Or what's your phone? Could I keep in contact with you? I mean, if you don't mind. I mean, you seem like a really nice person, and
Aww, I'm gonna miss you too.
yeah, I mean, we haven't exactly had a chance to sit down and talk about things besides, problems, exactly. So, what's your number?
01. Give me a call when you're back. I hope everything's gonna be alright.
Okay. I'll see you soon.
Bye.
Okay, bye. What? I mean, she's a nice person. She's not like all the other girls I've dated or had things with, to say the least. Everything turned out pretty much okay. Yeah. At least I've got that to look forward to, you know? Just wish I managed to get my... That's Ah-Seng's bag. That's Ah-Seng's bag. That's the green bag that Ah-Seng had with all my DVDs. That's... Oh, shit! Shit, where's my car? I could chase the bag, I could chase the car. I don't have a car. How am I gonna get a car? How am I gonna chase that car? Shit, I didn't get the license plate number. Okay, let's think this through. I've got 10 minutes. Oh, shit, what am I gonna do? Parents are waiting. What am I gonna... I know, I'll... Should've bought a D9, mate. These are the things you guys watch. The things that Malaysia's known for are the things that we're not exactly proud of. Now, if I could just get my lighter, I'll be right back with you. Hell. Let's do that again.
Yeah, that's my shit, nigga, that's my shit. After that movie come out, everybody think VCD seller write poetry, but they don't. So okay, fine for you.
I got Jason and Freddy Goes to White Castle.
Faster take out your money, wait. Hey, you wanna buy or not? Faster take out your money, wait.
Take 16, 56.
Anak haram jadah, anak boyo bin ajaib, budak tak senonoh dari Subang.
You are you boy.
Joe?
You can wipe that out, that part out, because that part makes no sense. Stop!
What, you guys ran out of things to hit me with?
Oh, you crying now?
Someone wants to have a word with you.
That's it, yeah?
It's your line.
Alright, okay.